Hey beauts, welcome back to my little pregnancy journey. We're on episode 5, which is very apt because I'm actually 5 months pregnant. Today I'm actually going to my first scan in, well, my second scan in a hospital. So I'm a bit nervous. I'm hoping everything's okay. I have been feeling a few kicks and I'm looking forward to them getting stronger. So I think everything's okay, but I'm praying that Buzzy can come in today. This will be my first one in like 5 weeks. So the last one was the gender scan, which wasn't at a hospital, but it was really nice. Of course, me and Buzzy still have our little envelope in here with the sex of the baby. I literally think about that every day. But right now, I'm just going to quickly get ready. I've got about 20 minutes before I have to leave for the hospital. So I'm going to do some skincare and a bit of makeup. The first thing I've been using lately, and also it's difficult because you have to be very careful with skincare products. I'm learning a lot throughout pregnancy what I can and can't use. But this is Toucher, the Dewy Skin Cream that I'm starting off with. And then I've been loving this. This is Sarah Chapman's Skin Assist Morning Facial. I'm actually looking into it this week as to what products are 100% safe and what products have really helped me throughout the past 5 months as well. Of course, I already know what I've been using is safe, but in terms of my favourites, I'm going to be doing a pregnancy essentials, all things that I've been loving that have been helping me, from skincare to bodywear, clothes basically, underwear, everything. So I'm out and about today. We want to be using SPF. This is the Garnier UV Face Fluid in SPF 50. You should always use SPF at the end of your skincare routine, but before your makeup obviously. Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing my little baby today. Honestly, it's just so exciting, the thought. I wish I could look every day. He or she is the size of a kitten now. It's quite big actually, isn't it? I'm not that big yet either. I'm obviously going to do a little bump date for you. And this week, of course, I'm just going to bring you along for the ride, whatever happens, but I do want it to be focused around well-being. So exercises I'm doing and how I'm staying fit throughout pregnancy. I will do specific videos depending on the demand, but something I have definitely received a lot of comments and messages about is fitness, how I've been staying fit. And I have to admit, I've had a lot of people putting their 2 pennies worth in, letting me know that I shouldn't be working out throughout pregnancy, which is not true. So please don't ever think that, but you do have to be safe, and that is 100% something I want to touch on. So the foundation I'm using today is actually this Dior Face and Body Foundation. It's so lightweight and beautiful. Okay, I'm going to try and do this within 10 minutes. Then I'll let you know what products I've used. I shouldn't ever have to feel this way, but every time I try to up and walk away, you come around and start to love me better. Why do you got it all? Okay, I've done all of that in like under 10 minutes, I promise you. And of course now I'm just about to do my lips, and I'm going to use my own brand, Hot Ombre Cosmetics, in the shade Burnt Brulee. Bestseller. This is like gold dust. Best nude ever, hands down. It was like out of stock for 4 months and now it's back and it's selling so quickly. And then Brulee goes over the top, just to create a little creamy peachy ombre. Beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna whack my hair up, I think, for this appointment. Get some clothes on. We better go. So what are we calling this? Hospital glam? Maternity glam? I don't know. Just 10 minutes easy when you're about to go for a scan. Glam. Scan glam. Okay, I've arrived at the hospital. I have my files with me. My little mummy folder. I doubt I'll be able to film anything in there. I'm going to try and sneakily get something, but it's very doubtful. So I will check back in as soon as I'm out. I wonder if they give you scan pictures today. Oh, I just hope everything's okay. Oh, suddenly like getting nervous now. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so special, honestly. I forgot to say though, so gutted that Buzzy couldn't come in. I rung up before I left and they just said still no partners, which is heartbreaking. I feel so bad that he can't be a part of all these little moments that, I mean, he's not carrying the child, so this would make him feel at least a little bit more connected. But I'm grateful for the private scan and I'll definitely plan on doing another one. I've got some little pictures. I'm going to show you them when we're home. I'll show you Buzzy's reaction because it was in some interesting positions. Still don't know if it's a boy or a girl from these pics though. The main thing is that everything was healthy, healthy heart, healthy brain, very long legs. Wouldn't expect anything less, and I'm just so thrilled and relieved that everything is just still all good. Right, I've got the scan. I'll show you. I found out what it is.
Did you?
Yeah.
By accident?
Yeah.
Or are you lying?
No.
Oh.
What do you reckon?
I don't want to know.
What?
Are you winding me up?
No, I accidentally saw it.
Well, if you accidentally saw it, it means you accidentally saw a willy.
What do you think it is?
Well, boy now. You said that.
No, I didn't really see anything.
Oh, don't do that.
But
Don't do that.
What? Why are you so panicky about it?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's weird. But it was in the weirdest position. That's his legs and she was like, his toes are touching its head. She was like, that's odd.
No wonder it's kicking us.
She was like, oh, you don't see that often. Its toes are literally scratching its head. At one point, the toes were like in its mouth. No, I'll show you guys. Can you see? So these are the legs and they are the feet. Well, that's the little ankle. That's the head. It's like in one of the positions that I do.
It's so us with our lanky legs, isn't it?
I know.
It's 100% us. Wow, it's got a little face now.
It's literally like...
straight legs.
Oh, I'm so glad it's healthy. So I'll give you a little bump update. It's my 5-month baby in here. Say hello, baby. Give it a kiss.
Felt you kicking last night. Sort of
Yeah.
Folded up in there like origami.
Right, let's have some lunch then. I'm starving. I'm going to get on with some work, do some admin for hot ombre.
Is that a normal amount of butter on bread?
Yes. Lovely. Bon appetit. Morning. So I've woken up looking rather tanned. Yesterday I just had a bit of a busy admin day with like Castaway and Hot Ombre, my other brands, and then I did a little fake tan routine. I'll insert a little clip here because the before and after really is incredible, and this is about as tanned as I would go naturally, but I'm trying not to roast myself out in the sun this week because I did last week, and you know what, it's not worth it. I just felt too hot and bothered. So I'm just gonna get my glow with some fake tan, and I've discovered this new Coco and Eve fake tan, which smells incredible. It smells like mangoes and guava. It's amazing. The best smelling fake tan I've ever used, and although it was an ad on Instagram, it's not sponsored on this video. I'm just filling you in on what your girl's done. So I highly recommend. I'm feeling ever so bronzed and glowy, and whilst I get ready, I do want to talk to you about working out. So yesterday I filmed my workout with the girls and my personal trainer Nick. He of course is qualified to train pregnant women, and everything that I do in these videos is safe, but it's safe because I'm used to the exercises and I'm not putting any strain on my body above what it can bear. In fact, I've gone below what I would usually do. I've dropped down weights, I've not got out of breath. And this is what I wanted to touch on because honestly guys, I'm quite sad about the amount of trolls that I got when I uploaded some clips to my story. The fact that people, I mean, don't get me wrong, I put myself on the internet and I know that I will get lots of opinions and lots of comments, but receiving messages like you're gonna kill your baby and pregnancy and workouts don't go together and you're seriously harming your baby by weightlifting, your baby's gonna come out deformed, like what awful things to receive. And I'm a strong person and I can see past that and be clever and know what I can do with my well-educated decisions. But no wonder so many pregnant women get scared out of keeping fit and active whilst pregnant. I'm not gonna lie, I've had people come into my DMs saying that my baby will be deformed if I keep putting on makeup or using certain skincare. I know that I have to be very mindful about the ingredients in certain products, but the way some people put their message across is mind-blowing. So for sure I want to touch on this. Well, let me put my hair up and then I will kind of fill you in on everything that I did yesterday. What is a myth and fact and what is harmful, what isn't to your baby whilst pregnant. There's been a few things that I've had to stop doing, of course, and I'm listening to my body. But yeah, let's have a chat about it. I'm just going to put my hair up into a ponytail. It's a little hair hack actually, and I'm going to be using this hair piece. So you can just do this at home if you've not got like a fake ponytail. This is essentially what I do. I get a really thick weft of hair extension and wrap it around my ponytail, and I feel like it's the most lightweight and effective way to quickly enhance your pony. So let's do it. It's as simple as that. Literally a little snatched pony in a few minutes. And this has just been my go-to like hair look recently because it's just so quick and easy, and in the mornings when I've not got a lot of time before I need to start filming or getting on with some work, it's just ideal really. Right, so let's talk through the myths and facts. I'm about to film my pregnancy Q&A, by the way, so that will already be up by now. It's the previous video, so if you're interested in all things pregnancy related and a little get ready with me to create this look, then go ahead and watch that after this video, of course. But I thought I'd just let you know that's why I've not done my makeup yet. I'm about to film that on camera. But the best way to talk you through this is to show you my pregnancy safe workout that I did yesterday, and I'm going to start off with the deadlifts. Now this is what triggered people the most, like, you shouldn't weight lift, oh my gosh, this is going to cause a miscarriage. Like, how petrifying is that to receive messages just of such an extreme nature? I know people are worried about me. You're entitled to obviously message. I'm on the internet, it's freedom of speech, but please think about your freedom of speech before you speak. But as I said, I'm well educated. So the first one, doing deadlifts, this was the first part after a good warm up. Now the main thing to note is that I have decreased my weight. So this was about 50 kg. I'm used to starting off with about 70 kg and I can lift just over 100. I don't know about anymore, or even after pregnancy, I have to work myself back up to it. But the main thing is that, of course, I've decreased the weight. I'm listening to my body as my bump grows. I mean, I've not really got much of a bump in this clip, and I am 5 months, obviously. Sometimes it's just smaller, and some days it's just bigger. But fact or a myth, you should stop working out during pregnancy. Myth, obviously. Myth or fact, that you shouldn't deadlift or squat throughout pregnancy. So we'll move on to the squats now. I'm doing a lot less weight than I usually would. I mean, of course you would naturally reduce the weight, but I have been given the advice by professionals that, you know, don't go too heavy, and obviously you'll notice that your belly is less supported and it starts to bulge out, so you have to minimize the amount of weight, but you should be strong enough to keep squatting and deadlifting with substantial weights. Another myth is that you shouldn't let your heartbeat go over 140 beats per minute. Now, unless your doctor is explaining that this is important for you, The main thing that midwives recommend now is that you just monitor how you can kind of maintain a conversation. So if you're so out of breath you can't even speak, that's a sign to slow down. Another fact is that your body will be less balanced, so you'll start to lose your center of gravity a little bit more. I'm a little bit topsy-turvy. The balance is shifting, of course your belly is growing, and it's just important for you to then compensate with lighter weights, or perhaps not squatting so deeply, or just not getting so out of breath or running too fast where you could, you know, lose your balance and fall over. But of course you can keep running. But is this a myth or a fact? This is something that was interesting for me to learn. I can continue doing all the exercises I did before pregnancy. That's a myth. So it is a fact that we have to change what we do. That is kind of what I'm trying to say. So before, I'll show you some kettlebell swings that I was doing. I would do a lot of these to the point where I'm really straining myself with a higher weight. Now I'm just kind of using a lighter weight and doing it to the point where I feel like it's challenging my body but not beyond what it can bear. Another myth, that exercise leads to overheating and dehydration, which is dangerous for the baby's development. Of course overheating is dangerous for the baby's development, especially in the first trimester, but as long as you're staying well hydrated. And the main point of all of this is that you have to listen to your body. Another myth, that exercise will make you more exhausted. Well, actually getting too much rest can make you more tired. Just kind of giving into your body all the time can just make you feel just so drained. And this is something I've learned, because on the days that I don't do much, I feel even more drained than on the days where I've had a really productive day of exercising, up and about, and by the evening, yeah, I feel shattered. But I don't feel exhausted and drained. I just feel like accomplished and ready for some rest. Now this is something that I was like, I'm getting so many different opinions on this. Exercising on your back whilst pregnant. Well, my PT isn't recommending it. The point of that is that you're in that position, you can kind of restrict certain blood flows, which generates the oxygen for the baby, and it can just not help your circulation. I've been doing some exercises on my back, from a few leg raises to some pelvic floor hip thrusts. I try not to crunch. I did in the first 3 months do some sit-ups, but now my belly is obviously getting bigger. I'm listening to that, and obviously I don't want to be like crunching beyond what's comfortable. I just want to do what feels like it's challenging my abdominals without actually putting any strain on the baby. So I've really slowed down anything on my back, and I wouldn't recommend you doing anything on your back without talking to your doctor. I spoke to my midwife and she was like, just slow it down, you can do a few things, just see how you feel. But that is one thing to bear in mind, and there's so many other exercises that you can do. So I'm going to do another workout routine from home tomorrow to show you what I have found is pregnancy safe. If you weren't a runner before, don't start, I don't know, doing 5k a day. If you weren't weightlifting before, certainly don't start deadlifting weights off the floor. Your body has to adjust down, not adjust up, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, exercise is good whilst pregnant. We've got to keep our bodies in check, and you know, it's the best way to bounce back as well, keeping fit throughout pregnancy. Tomorrow I'm going to bring you along with me for the day. I'm going to go to London, and of course we're going to do our healthy morning routine. One thing I will say is that people think they can only do pregnancy related workouts. That's not true. I mean, just use your common sense. Obviously understand what is right and wrong. Oh, and quick one. I've been using the Mamma Mio tummy rub butter to help with the elasticity in my skin to accommodate its stretching. So yeah, I've loved it so far. I've used a whole bottle of the oil, and now I'm on to the butter. I'm gonna go and film this little makeup tutorial Q&A, and I'll see you in a bit. Oh guys, I'm shattered. I was working so hard today doing the tutorial on pregnancy Q&A. That's now live, which I've been replying to the comments all evening, and I cannot wait to cleanse this face and have my little hot chocolate in bed, and I'll see you bright and early for a little workout. Morning guys. So I've been up for a little while now. I've had breakfast and been on a call, had a couple of meetings basically with management, etc. And now we're gonna work out. So I'm gonna show you my pregnancy safe workout. So let's get the gym gear on. By the way, this room is gonna be the nursery. It's going to be transformed into the nursery. I already love the wallpaper and the vibes, to be honest, so I'm not going to change too much. Let's just put some Gymshark bits on. I adore Gymshark. Like, this little cord is so beautiful. This is the set on. It actually coordinates with my bedroom. Yeah, absolutely love this. So flattering. Little bump is out to play today. So 21 weeks, nearly 22 actually. And oh my gosh, from this angle, hey.
Is your big bell?
Got my big bell. I have two kettlebells here. One is 4.5 kg. Oh, it's all going on. It's all up the corner.
Morning, mate.
Oh, buddy, that's those. One.
The bag you've got there.
Hello. I keep dreaming that I'm giving birth. I look at the baby and it's Fiskig. It's a cat. I keep giving birth to a cat. It's like 3 days in a row now I've had that dream. Okay, so let's get into this workout. Again, I've said this disclaimer many times, but this is what works for me. It's something I was doing before pregnancy, and it's something that I've toned down for during pregnancy to just keep me fit and active. It makes you feel good. And I'm listening to my body whilst doing it. I was actually taking part in something called Kettle Size. Now, Kettle Size is great. It's an actual program, and I follow an instructor that's qualified. However, it's not a program that's been designed or developed for pregnant women, so I'm not advised to take part in Kettle Size anymore. So what I've done is spoken to my PT professionals, my midwife, and adapted a workout using kettlebells and similar exercises that are in the program, but just in moderation. So what I'm going to do is do the exercises, speed everything up so you can see exactly what I do. I normally do each exercise for about a minute, and the whole routine or class goes on for about an hour usually. I just do as much as I can or as little as I want, you know. I was using the 4.5, actually I was using a 6 before, and I've lowered it to a 2 for a lot of exercises, but let's get into it. This is my morning at home pregnancy workout. Another delivery. So I'm out of breath a little bit, but not to the point where I can't hold a conversation. And this is the part where you need to really assess how you're feeling. Are you putting too much strain on your body? Can you keep up? Is baby okay? You're not getting any cramps? I mean, I'm feeling good, so let's carry on. We don't want to be doing anything that crunches the abs or puts any strain on your stomach too much, but we want to stay strong, do some hip thrusts. Obviously, only do this for a short amount of time, and really again, whatever feels most comfortable for you. So I'm going to be doing a hip drive. So make sure you have a good stretch out afterwards. But that's me doing about half an hour worth of exercise. I'm not going to push myself to an hour today. Just don't feel like it, and I feel really good. So I'm ready to crack on with my day. I'm actually going to London. Excited to take you with me. I'm going shopping for the first time in Selfridges. I'm going to drive there rather than get public transport. Meet some of my girls, go for lunch, go to Gucci. I do plan on doing my healthy morning routine as a separate video for YouTube, but just to let you know, I had a banana and a cup of tea for breakfast, and I plan on getting through this 1.5 litre bottle of water before I head into London. Okay guys, I've got my mask off, don't worry, I wore a mask to the restaurant and I'm reunited with my girls. I've got Laura and Claudia and Ling. And I've had just a little taste of a rosé. Cheers! Cheers guys! Reunited. Wow, this food looks incredible. Cheers.
This is the best dessert ever.
Get in my belly. Guys, this is like ultimate bathroom goals. Yeah.
That's just water.
I love it when you girls get angsty and annoyed. It's the best thing ever. Thank you. Oh, I got this bag in nude. Should have shown them. I'll show you when I get home tonight. Bag twins. Bye Selfridges. Got everything. That sky just looks like a cartoon. It's amazing. Morning. Yesterday was so refreshing going out and shopping, and obviously I didn't get public transport, drove straight into Selfridges. I'm out of breath. This is life now because I've just come up the stairs. But I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that members of staff in Selfridges weren't wearing a mask. It's obviously not compulsory unless you're on public transport, but there's conflicting arguments. But the main thing is that everything seemed to be very safe. Lots of hand sanitizer everywhere. I personally wore my mask. I mean, lots of people did. The security, the staff on the door, but a lot of the kind of attendants weren't. I kind of feel like each country and each establishment, really, from place to place it's different, is just figuring out the best way to keep everyone safe, but at the same time it needs to be practical, I guess. It was really nice to go shopping and I felt really safe, and I'm going to show you what I got. I've also got a little delivery. It's funny because I've just done an Instagram versus reality because I've ripped open my new SLA order that I got this morning, and I'm trying on this little bikini, which I absolutely love, but turn to the side and oh hey, Instagram versus reality. Feeling really good. I'm going to show you what I got yesterday from Prada because I realised that I didn't even show you guys. I got this cute little bag. How beautiful is that? I'm going to start episode 6 from today. So I'm going to take you shopping with me, and it's going to be based on what I ate in a week, and I've already got some weird cravings. I hope you've enjoyed all the snippets of me exercising, and if it's helped you to understand or to feel motivated with being active yourself, then amazing. Let's have a little chat down in the comments section below. I'd love to know what you're doing to stay active, keeping fit, whether you're pregnant or just in lockdown or just in life in general, really. I do have to say, with all this talk of lockdown easing and being lifted in the UK and across to European countries, that we have booked a little getaway, but I'm pretty much going away next week. So stay tuned for that. We need to just make sure that we have all of the safety precautions in place and that we really understand the measures that everyone is taking, that we need to take, etc. What are your thoughts on travel at the moment though? I'm interested to know. But yeah, we will see, we'll see. We're in this together, so stay tuned for the ride. It's only getting crazier week by week. And again, thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a little like. It helps us so much, and I will see you on the next one. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye. Squeaky creaky. I'm 5 months pregnant, and the baby wants popcorn. Why is popcorn the only food that we eat that we drop down us at the same rate as putting it in our mouth? Like, you don't eat any other food off your body, do you? But you do with popcorn, whether you're in the cinema or not.